Hey guys, Two Side Talks back at another interview. Today we're going to be interviewing Savage John, aka JJ, aka John. And all right, let's get this started. So,
Get it.
John, first thing we have to
Alright.
ask, as usual, every interview I do, how old are you, bro?
I am currently 16 years old at the time of recording this.
Okay. And at the time of recording this, it is Sunday, June 24th, 2018. So, all right. First thing down, 17 years old. I'm 16 years old, sorry. 16 years old. John here is a SoundCloud rapper. John, when did you start doing SoundCloud?
I started doing music when I was like 15, last year, about a year ago, and I've grown like crazy. Grown like a couple hundred followers. And it just grew up pretty quick as far as followers. I'm still not to where I want to be, but I'm getting there, you know?
Yeah, I feel it. So you're not satisfied yet, but you are satisfied to the degree where okay, this may work out. Like I'm doing good.
Yeah, it's
I'm
gonna
at a
work
good.
out. Like I'm getting played.
You're at a good pace. Okay.
Yeah,
Um. Whew. I mean, your music certainly a different type of music. Now,
yeah,
what I'm telling you is not that it's like pop or rock, it's all rap, but the emotion, tone, and the pitch of voice you use in your music is almost, I would say, sad or kind of that you have anxiety. Am I correct?
yeah, yeah. I have anxiety in my music. Like, I just like I give it the aesthetic to it. Like
Mm.
I've always like had anxiety no matter what I do, but I feel like it like goes with the aesthetic of the songs, and that's why I think they come out pretty good. But
Okay.
I'm still like getting better every single day.
hmm So, how often do you maybe jot down lyrics a day? Like, will you just be walking in the supermarket with your friend or your mom, dad, etc., and you'll think of something in your head? Do you have like a notepad? Or do you write down like, okay, this actually sounds pretty good? Because
I
Little
write it down
Skies
on my
does
phone.
that. Jaka does that. Ski Mask will do that. People like Lil Pump will have a security guard or a person with them that will write it down for them. So
I usually I usually just think of something that comes to my head and write it down on my phone, or I'll write it down on a piece of paper when I get home. But most of the time, I write all my music on my phone.
okay. So is there like a special task manager you use, or do you just use
I just
notes?
use notes. I just note it.
All right. So over the years, how much noting have you done for your music? A lot.
A lot. I have like over. I think I've written over 100 songs, but I only have like 15 songs.
Yeah. All right. So you maybe
I
write like a song every 2 weeks,
I write a song every like week, dude.
and then you decide whether to put it out or not put it out. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Like 30% of the songs I make, I don't put out.
what are some reasons that you do not put out a song?
I don't think it lives up to the potential, or I don't think it's like good enough yet. Like I want to perfect it. Like the song I'm dropping, that's definitely perfected.
Okay. So every time you put out a song, it's perfection in your eyes.
Yeah, yeah. I put perfection into it.
Okay. So explain to me the process of putting perfection into your music.
The process would probably be just working at it. Like you want to get better by like putting more thought into your music. Like that's what I do. I put more thought into like the lyrics, and I
Yeah.
practice it like every day. Like I practice the verse until I get it right. I used to not do that. I used to just freestyle on my music, but now I started practicing it recently.
Mm. So some rappers I know, they will from the research I've done, which is um a great amount of research I've done with the rapping and the music industry. I've seen that rappers, when they produce and make their music, they'll write a story that they want to write about, and then they'll switch out words to make it rhyme. Some rappers will rhyme a story. Some rappers genuinely don't really know how to rhyme to kind of just tell a story. So there's other methods too. What is the method you use in particular?
Well, I usually try to rhyme it, but sometimes I don't rhyme it. I just like go with something that sounds better. Like sometimes if it doesn't need to be rhymed, I just go with it. It'll sound better. But most of the time, I try to rhyme.
Okay, so most of your music isn't really about rhyming, but the story. All right, so what do you do, John, to make sure, how do I say this, that you're so what method do you use for recording your songs? What do you do again?
I use Audacity. Oh, you mean like what do I like? You my methods to
Yeah,
recording it?
yeah, your
I
methods to sing it, like to rhyme it, to rap it.
I just practice it till I get it right. And sometimes I'll be recording and I'll like mess up a line. I'll be like, oh, I gotta go back and record that. I'm not gonna put it out with me messing up.
Yeah, I feel you. So describe your setup, your setup for your music.
I just got I just got a new setup a few days ago.
So what
I
is
started recording at my at my uncle's house because he has like a big music setup.
Oh, why does Uncle have a music setup?
Well, he's really like he's always been into music. So I just asked him one day, hey, can I use this to record? He said sure.
So does your uncle rap or is just you?
No, it's just me.
So
My
what
whole
it
family's always been super into music. Like I just wanted to be a rapper.
so does your so what does your uncle do? Does he like is it for like what does he use his like recording studio for? If that's what you're trying to say is a recording studio.
Well, yeah, he uses it to like make like certain music. Like he's always like he's good with the piano, but like he kind of taught me like how to like record myself though.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. So
Yeah,
so now that so do you what type of microphone do you use?
a Yeti microphone. Now I used to just use like some regular iPhone headphones, but now I have like an actual good microphone.
Okay, so for some people will just get like a $50 mic off Amazon.
Yeah, that works too actually. Unless you want to get like a snowball mic, I had one of those.
Is you like that?
Well, it's not like a snowball mic, but a snowball mic is like microphone is not that good in my opinion. Cause it just like gets so much distortion into like the music,
Hmm. Some people
which is cool.
will
Like I can understand. Some people will, yeah, they'll say like, yeah, I like that distortion in my music. Like, yeah, I can understand that.
some people will you have I was watching one of YBN Demir's interviews he did with somebody, and he was telling the viewers, including me, that how he got like a little rock band mic for from his Xbox 360 and like put a sock over it and just rubber bandage. Did you when you were like near 15 did you do like kind of the same thing but like you did not have the supplies needed to make music. So did you like kind of make your own things that you would use as a studio and stuff like that? Were you, like creative with it?
Yeah, actually, I would like literally go and record in my closet and just put a blanket over the mic, so it would get the sound of the background away.
Okay, so if you put the blanket over the mic, the sounds are eliminated, so the background makes sound. So it's more focused on your voice instead of everything else going in the round. Okay, so now that we've got the microphone down, how you do that? And we got the story of how you write. Now let's go to the next part on how do you record a song. You got your maybe you okay. So what do you use to record?
I now have FL Studio, but I used to use Audacity.
Oh,
And I
that's
find FL Studio works like if you're like broke as fuck like me, like I used to be, like, and you can't really afford like a big music program because you don't have money. Audacity is like the best thing you could use because it's free, it's easy to record on there, and it's easy to save songs and put them on SoundCloud.
and Audacity is what you're using.
That's what I was using for a while.
So with Audacity, explain how much better your studio is now to versus it was.
Well, now you can't really hear the background noise. Like you can't hear like any background noise anymore. Like I could like perfected, I guess, like with this other sound.
Hmm. Okay, so that's
Or I edit
definitely
out the sound.
okay. That's definitely a major upgrade for what you have. So that's probably gonna make the viewers of your music way happier now that your voice is more clear and it's just ultimately sounds 110% better. That's good. So,
Yeah.
from that point, now, where do you get your beats from? Every song must have a beat.
Well, I either buy the beats from producers or I lease them. Well, right now I'm leasing beats, but you
Explain.
can't really get like I can't really like do much with just a leased beat. Like what if that song blows up and then like, I didn't pay for it? Like I wouldn't get any money from that.
So, so when you lease a beat, explain to me how that works. I know how it works, but maybe people who are watching this do not know how it works. Explain to me what that means.
Basically saying that you can either if you lease a beat, it might just you just have rights to like recording a song to it and putting it out, but you don't get any money from it. Now exclusive rights, that's a whole different story. Because if you get exclusive rights, you own the beat completely and you can get money from it, and you basically own it. No one can get money from you, or no one else can get money from it except you.
Okay, so have so okay, so can you lease a song? Maybe no, not the song. Lease a beat, and if the song blows up, can you buy the beat from that person?
Well, I would hope so. Like I would just buy it, like blowing up, and they don't know it's blowing up. I would just buy it right there.
So now I was talking to other people in my interviews, and they said that sometimes beats can range from 10 to 20 to 50 to 200 to $1,000.
Oh yeah, that's definitely true. Like I've had some dudes that like I leased the beat $50, exclusive rights like $400.
Okay,
Uh,
so the reason that they, what is the reason that they charge so much for their beat?
I would say because like that's their art.
Hmm.
And you're basically using it as a means to benefit yourself.
I understand what you're saying. So, and they want some. So sometimes, let's say you you have exclusive rights to a beat. Will you will you put out the will you maybe give some money to the person who gave you the beat extra if maybe the song blows up? Would you do that?
The song, well, if the song blows up, I would possibly give them some money. But if they asked me, I would. But if I own the beat, maybe not, because I kind of own it now, and
Yeah.
you sold it to me, so I'd
So,
probably keep the profits.
do the reason do maybe some beat makers charge more to some rappers who have more skill and think that has a good chance of blowing up this song? Let's say let's say I'm a beat maker. You want my beat. You want to lease it, my beat. So, I mean, no,
Mhm.
you want exclusive rights to my beat. I'm like, okay, I mean, you're not too big. You're not no Lil Pump or something like that. Okay, I'll sell it to you for 100, $200. Now, let's say if it was like Ski Master Slump God or, let me think, Future. Now, if they gave exclusive rights to that person, would they be charging $10,000 for the beat just because of the person? Do you think that happens?
I think that happens, but sometimes random people with a random email can just go in there and buy the beat, and they may not even know who it is.
Oh, okay. So I understand. So kind of like keeping their identity anonymous.
Yeah, because I believe that producers would charge more if they knew who is like buying the beat most of the time. But I feel like most of the time it's just some random like email, and they have no idea. It's like, oh, this dude wants to buy the beat. There,
Yeah, I
and then they find
understand.
that the song blows up, and they're like, oh, now I want profit.
Mm.
No, it doesn't work that way because you sold me the beat.
Is there definitely beef with beat makers and the songwriters about rights?
Oh, definitely. There's like some beef going on between Uzi and TM88. He produced EXO Tour Life, and apparently the label is not giving him any money from the songs. He's blown up. Like, I have no problem giving the producer money, but it depends on how much you're asking for from the song. Like, if I'm making a lot of money, yeah, I could possibly give you some, but most of the
So
time that's not how it works.
let's say you made 15, maybe let's say first week, first month of the song being out, you've made $22,000 off this song. You've blown up completely. You're getting about 10,000 plays a day, or maybe 200, 300, maybe a couple thousand plays a day. Would you possibly like say, I cannot thank you enough for this beat. You really perfected my song. Here's a gift. Give him like maybe like
A couple
7K or
grand.
something like that. Yeah. Now, would you as a person would do that? And in the industry, are there people that are kind of greedy and will not?
Yeah, I believe that there's artists that are greedy and will not give the producer shit. But like, you
And
gotta thank the producer because the producer makes you in a certain like area. He makes you.
yeah. So now this beef that you said with Lil Uzi and that producer, definitely Lil Uzi was being greedy.
Yeah. Well, it's not really his fault though. It's kind of the labels because they won't pay him at all for the beat. And
Who's?
then the song is like blown up so much.
I mean, I think. Hold on. I think. Let me see the song. I think it has like a lot of plays. Um, EXO Tour Life. 70. It's 20. It's 222 million views.
Damn,
It's crazy.
shit's crazy, bro.
222 million views. Now, I mean,
Insane.
if I was a
But
producer, I would feel pretty upset that I didn't even get 30K from that, 40K.
yeah, cause think about how much money they made from that
I
song.
mean, that's gotta that's gotta be 22 million views, and then that's a lot of YouTube money plus people buying the song, $3 for the song, maybe add an extra
Yeah,
35 million people buying that for like $3, $2. That's a lot of money. That's around like maybe 800 grand. So
for
there's
real.
certainly a lot of money floating around in the music industry.
There's a lot of bullshit in the music industry. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Explain that.
You gotta cut corners with people, man. Like, you need to know who you want to work with and who you like can't work with. There's certain people like I can't work with because they're just greedy and they just want money. Like, I need people who like are passionate about what I want to do, and we can work and let's both make money together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. So so I don't want you to start any beef with anybody, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
I'm not
ask.
gonna say any
I'm
names.
not gonna say
Yeah.
yeah. I was thinking about that, but so now explain to people that you do want to work with. Let's just say that because that's a
People I do want to work
positive.
with.
Definitely that one producer. What was his name again?
Hmm.
Your
Oh,
producer,
TM88.
manager.
Oh my,
Yeah,
my manager. My manager is Paris.
yeah,
Bad
Paris.
boy Paris. He just started managing my music a couple weeks ago.
And who is TM88 or TDM88?
That's Uzi's producer. That was Lil Uzi Vert's producer.
Oh,
TM88.
okay.
Radio Mafia.
Anyway, so we're off topic for Lucifer. I don't know why we're talking about it. This is specifically Savage John. We want to know everything about you and all your music. We don't care about Lucifer right now. Okay, so what was I thinking? Okay, so hmm. So so how is your relationship with Paris?
Oh, we're pretty good homies. I'm not gonna lie. I've never met him in person, but I'm going to soon.
And how we meet in person? Are you gonna go fly over to his location? Or
And then we're gonna meet in LA, and we're just gonna go record a bunch of music.
so you were telling me yesterday that you were going to move out to LA from your current
Yeah, I'm gonna move
location.
out to LA.
Your current location in Tehachapi, California.
Yeah,
So
I'm just gonna leave it at
Are
that.
y- are you gonna leave after high school?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish high school here, and I'm gonna go straight to LA.
So are you gonna go like you're gonna go like stay at his crib and like just work music with him, like live with him?
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna live with them. We're just gonna make a bunch of music.
Or
We're
is-
gonna do this shit independently. We're not gonna sign on no label until the situation's right.
uh-huh. So are you have you guys been talking to have you been talking about moving in with him to start your music
Yeah,
career?
I told him let's do it. He
Now,
wanted to like do that.
so he really has a passion for your music. He really enjoys it.
Yeah, he really believes in me. He says like he sees a lot of potential in me.
He says maybe like he says in his eyes maybe that you're young, you're still learning, you're new to this
Yeah,
business. He says he can make you 110% better than what you are now.
oh yeah, he's helped me promote my music. Like I shot up like 200 followers on Instagram, or not 200 followers, like a couple hundred followers.
Hmm.
It definitely shot me up.
So he got you up. Have you been posting his stuff, giving him shout outs to? Shout out to the homie Paris, stuff like that.
So once in a while, I'll give him a shout out on Instagram.
Hmm.
We just have that kind of relationship where we're just homies and we just like can work on music.
And so you guys met through Lil Peep, is that correct?
Yeah, we met through. I met him through Lil Peep. Yeah.
All right. So you guys both loved Lil Peep. You guys started talking. That found out that you both have a passion for Lil Peep and his music, and then is that how the relationship started?
Yeah, like and he knew I made music,
Mm.
and then we just started collabing.
And then
We
how?
have a song that coming together. We have a song. It's gonna be fire.
So is he write music too?
Yeah, he writes his own album coming. I'm gonna
Doesn't
be on one of the songs.
doesn't he have purple hair and stuff like that? Or
No. He had pink hair at one point, but I didn't know him at that point.
okay, and
Through Instagram.
is he Korean?
He's black.
Oh shoot, must be looking at the wrong guy. But sorry, I was just looking at Paris Instagram. So does he have produce and manage other people or just you?
Currently, he's not managing anyone else except me, but he's going to manage a couple other people. Like he has his own like group of like rappers he makes music with.
Hmm.
He has one song literally. Like if you don't understand how he has one song.
One song
He
now.
released like a year ago.
Okay, so now back to that when you suck and said you released a year ago. Now, how often are you uploading songs? Like, how often are you, like, do you have a consistent upload time and date that you put out songs for people to listen to?
I don't want to drop music too much because I feel like people will get bored of my sound. I wouldn't say bored, but like I feel like I don't want to upload music too much because like I don't want to like not put a lot of time into my music. I didn't mean to say bored, but yeah.
Hmm.
I want to make sure it sounds perfect before I put it out. And I gotta make sure my manager gives me the okay to put it out too. So, yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. All right. So now everything you do, everything you post on Instagram, do you have to talk it through with your manager to make sure it's all right?
He
Or
gives me a lot of freedom on that type of stuff, but sometimes he'll tell me like, yo, like don't post that.
you definitely be like, kind of like, how do I say this, like a guardian to you
Yeah, I would say. Yeah.
to make sure your head's in the right places. You're not doing anything stupid. You're not gonna
Cause like someone,
make.
like sometimes someone will like, I used to be like someone would say some like really like fucked up shit, and I'd like post a picture of like my response to it. But now I don't do that anymore. So.
You used to like kind of like cuss him out, have a little feud with him if he disrespects your music.
Yeah.
Um,
Or they disrespect someone like someone the other day was disrespecting the ex because he passed away. And I was like, I don't think people should be doing that. Like, that's so disrespectful. This guy just passed away.
oh, it's
All you like
it's
saying stuff about
disgusting.
it.
I
For
mean,
real.
I get that you don't like X. Some people just don't. They don't like his style. Many adults don't like him. Many children don't like him. Most teens liked him. But the fact that people wished death on another man and wished pain on another person is
Horrible.
unacceptable.
Yeah, we just gotta like, we gotta just block out people like that. Like people like that, they don't think right. You know what I mean? They don't think like, oh, this is wrong for thinking that.
And then they
Yeah.
said I there was a little thing that said 6ix9ine fingerprints was on the gun. I was
That's not
reading.
true.
I know that wasn't true, but that was like one of the latest updates. Everybody was believing it because they had nothing to believe in. They didn't know what's going on, so they just went to
Yeah, the internet is
the
crazy,
first
bro.
fake news that popped up. They went to it and they started commenting hate on 6ix9ine. And I was
They
looking at the
also tried to say
comments,
like,
and it said that you should have died instead of X. And I said, and I commented on that person, and I said to him, I remember what I said. I said, how could you say such a thing? Maybe he killed
yeah,
X. Who knows? But that doesn't mean you can wish death on another person. That's just wrong. To take someone's life away over maybe someone's death, or to wish death on something maybe that you didn't agree with it's just not right. Like, let's say if a person shoots up a school and kills a bunch of children. I mean, is it okay to wish death on someone? Never. But
no, it's not
maybe
okay.
maybe is it kind of, I wouldn't say acceptable, but kind of how do I say this? It's not acceptable, but it's kind of like in the moment you're gonna say, "Hey, I hope you rot in a prison cell for doing what you did." Like, I get that, or I hope you
Yeah,
get what's coming to you. You don't have to go extra and be
wish them
disrespecting.
to die.
Yeah, it's some people take it a little bit too far. I get they have emotion
Cause
and pain.
no one deserves to die.
This is true.
And
Okay.
you should never disrespect the dead. I'm gonna leave it at that.
And I mean, you should never disrespect someone who died, especially someone
Yeah,
that impacted so many people's lives and
million.
saved
Yeah,
so many people.
like millions of kids, bro.
And I think it's pretty crazy, but a little bit off topic. Rest in peace, X.
Yeah,
And
RPX, bro. I never got to meet him, but I talked to him through DM once.
really,
Yeah, a
let's
long
let's,
time
let's
ago.
talk about that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
How did it happen?
Well, I just DM'd him one day back in like 2015. I was all like, this is right before he went back to jail. So, my bad.
And
Drop.
do you remember what you said?
Yeah, I told him, yo, I really appreciate the support from, or no, I appreciate your music. And he said, I appreciate the support back. Like, that's all he said back. But I was happy he replied.
Definitely. I mean, now, before he died with his 4.8 million followers, it is almost little to
Like,
no percentage that he would ever respond to you.
yeah, this is
Not that
like
he wouldn't want to.
way. It's just he wouldn't be able to see it because he has so many followers. But he's like,
Exactly.
he amazing.
He's getting
Because
like
I imagine I found out about him when he had like maybe 50,000 followers, maybe. Now he has.
I f-
Before he had a million.
I found out I found out about him. I was on YouTube right now. I was looking for a new. I was like kind of like, I'd say maybe in the 5th grade, and I was I was looking through. I just typed in rap music because I did not know about rap music and anything like that. I didn't even know what the underground was. I didn't even know what SoundCloud was. I was very uneducated about the music industry. I typed in rap, and I just clicked on the duration of time, and I said release today, and it was a while ago, and I think I forgot what song. It was a really old song. It was like 3 songs after Vice City. It was one of his crazy kind of goth songs, I guess you could say, after
Yeah.
Vice City.
His
And
SoundCloud days are crazy, bro.
yeah, it was SoundCloud. It was a SoundCloud link, and I clicked on it, and I listened to that, and I started listening to his music, and then I listened to his music, and I was kind of like, "Whoa, what is this?" And I kind of xed out of it because I was kind of creeped out that he was screaming all this hate about women. I wasn't really used to that by then. Um, and then I started listening to, and then popped up in like a couple years later, 2016 was "Look at Me," and I forgot about him a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about him, and then my friend said, "Hey, look at the song they posted," and I was like, "Oh, I remember this guy." And I started looking through his feed, and I start seeing, "Whoa, He's making songs about his ex who died. He's making, and then I listened to his music, sipping tea in the hood, and then I started listening to him, and I really appreciate his music a lot more from that song. Look at me, and
Yeah. Look at me really took off. Like I met the producer who produced Rogen. He's cool as fuck.
where did you meet him?
A Lil Pump concert
You went to a Lil
2
Pump
years ago.
concert?
Oh well, not 2 years ago. About it feels like 2 years ago, but it was like 2016, 2017.
You went to a Lil
Like
Pump
no
concert.
jump. Yeah, no jumper for March
Okay.
2016,
Did you meet Adam?
2017. Yeah, I actually have a picture with Adam.
Oh, send that to me. That'd be cool.
All right.
I put it on my story. Shout out the stream, posted on YouTube. Um, so how was it like meeting his producer? So did Adam and them inspire you a lot to make music?
Yeah, Adam's a really like cool ass dude. I'm not gonna lie. He actually cares about people, his fans. Like,
He really cares about. I think Adam cares more about the underground than he cares about the new rap.
yeah,
Than because Adam really has a. I don't know how he does it. Really, never. He never really talks about himself. He's always talking about other people because he's an interviewer. He cares
yeah.
more about other people than he does about himself. And,
Like
but
he cares about people that are around him more than he cares about himself. Like I could see how heartbroken he was, like keeping X died. Like,
mhm.
cause yeah, those were both two people that like he really like
And
he put in inspiration to.
mind you, Peep and X were in the underground. They came from the underground out. They started. Didn't Peep start on SoundCloud?
Yeah, Peep and X both came off SoundCloud.
Exactly. And SoundCloud is nicknamed as a stereotype for the underground rappers, mumble rappers, which I don't think is the
Yeah, what?
case. But
In my opinion, all the best rappers are SoundCloud rappers. In my opinion, and the dope rappers.
wasn't Lil Uzi Vert a SoundCloud? I think everybody started on SoundCloud. Mostly everybody.
Yeah.
I don't think YBN the Mirror started on SoundCloud. I think it was Tex talking about that. But some people
It's
didn't.
crazy though. Like the story with YBN and the mirror is crazy because he basically like put on all his like friends. Like how many rappers do you know? Like he literally like was on Xbox Live one day and said, "Hey guys, I'm gonna be a rapper." He was playing GTA and he put on basically everyone that was in his like Xbox party. He made them like famous too. Like Almighty J, like he put them all on. It's crazy. Like how
So,
many rappers do you know do that?
so he basically made. So wait, what did you say? So I'm kind of confused. What happened? He made a party on Xbox and he told them all he was going to become a rapper to check out his music.
Yeah. Yeah, he literally like all his friends who like he never met in person that he played Xbox with and just were having a Xbox party. Like literally, he just put them all on.
Put them all on his
Crazy.
like music track.
Yeah, no, like they're all part of like YBN now.
Oh, so all his friends on Xbox are now the roadies for YBN, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're off topic right now. We're just about you. Okay. So, what was the first song you ever released on SoundCloud? Your first song you've ever made?
Shit.
Maybe you didn't even
It was
release
like
it. It-
I put it out, and then deleted it like a week later.
What was the reason you deleted it?
It was just because it was garbage, bro. Like it was literally a freestyle to like this beat I found on YouTube. And it shit had me dead.
Was it like really Was it pretty
I
fun?
don't even think you'll
Was it
find this.
was it I'm not trying to disrespect you, but was it awful? I guess.
Yeah, it was an awful song, bro. Like I didn't know how to do anything.
So,
Like it was just some beat I found off YouTube, and I started to like try to rap to it. And basically, the song
kind of failed attempt.
it's on SoundCloud, not my SoundCloud, but nobody's ever gonna hear the song. But it's on like a random SoundCloud,
So you just made some random one, made up a random email, random password, and just posted it.
random password. Like, nobody's ever gonna hear that song ever again. Like I'd be surprised if anyone ever finds it.
I
I don't
mean,
even think my name was Savage John at the time. It was just John.
that's crazy. So,
It was crazy.
all right, now explain how has it been since that song to I think your latest song is you're up next. Yeah, up next. Now how have you changed from
Yeah.
that?
I go harder in my music. I put more time into it, and I fuck with the producers that like let me work with them.
So you've
I
really
just
been
work harder to get
you've
better.
you've
I
really
work harder
been
to get better every day.
every single day you're on the grind. You're saying, "Hey, hitting up producers, hitting up beat managers. Hey, can I talk to you? Do a little talk with you. Maybe like maybe we could talk on the phone a little bit about my music, see if you dig it. Maybe I can get a little sponsor or something like that." Every day, just trying to get your music noticed by more and more.
Yeah, the crazy thing is I have no features. Like I haven't had a feature in like forever. I had one song with a feature, but I've never put it out.
Why?
Probably won't, because it's the person. I'm not gonna say what was the person who was on the song and didn't do a good job. Like, I'm not gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like if I don't like it, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you straight up. You need to work harder. And it's not that I'm hating on you. I'm telling you like constructive criticism
Mhm.
to get you better.
Yeah.
Like I have homies that can't rap at all that say they want to be a rapper, but you don't like try at all.
Yeah. I mean, you're never gonna get anywhere if you don't try.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. It's getting towards the end of the interview. We have about 10 minutes, somewhere around there. Um. Now let me ask you. I've been asking you a lot of questions. I think it's been very constructive. Um. What would you want? I asked everybody this. What do you want the people to know about you? People to know about you.
I
Just
want.
in this video. What do you? What is your
I w-
goal? Hold up. Finish. What is What is your goal in the career for your music? How long do you want it to last? Or no, scratch that. Not how long you want it to last. How long? How do you want to impact people? What's the goal of your career? And why you are doing this? Go.
I'm doing this to tell people that you can do anything you want if you put your mind to it. You can be your next whatever, like whatever it is you want to be. You can do it, and I have faith in the youth. Like that, we're gonna make a change, and we're gonna become what we want to be, and people can't like stop us. And I only promote positivity, guys. Like I don't promote hate at all. Like I don't believe that any music is trash if you have at least a fan base. Like I don't believe that any
I
music is
mean,
trash.
if somebody enjoys, if maybe it's one person, maybe you have 3 million dislikes, and there's one person that liked it. There's that one person that believes in you, and you're making that one person happy. And I believe that the little things that will matter, like every your fans matter the most, not the music, the industry, not the money. It's the people that are listening to your music and that like it and enjoy it. And I think they need to be,
Yeah,
man. I think they need to
yeah,
be addressed the most.
yeah,
All right, so we have that. We have okay, so so you're not in it for the money. What do you win it for?
yeah, yeah. I believe you.
All right.
Well,
So are you okay, so now that's
all right.
let's say you
I'll be
get
back in a sec. Hold on.
okay.
Give me a sec.
Okay, John. We're back. Sorry. John had his something going on. Um
Yeah.
so you're not in it for the money, you're in it for the people, you're in it for the fans. And is there
People
is there a
support me.
certain goal you want to achieve in your music? Certain goal. It can be anything. It can be maybe to get profit, help your family out with expenses, maybe to make your fans happy, maybe to start a foundation, maybe even if it is to finally own a sports car and to finally get your own place, something like that. Maybe to get your first Rolex, maybe to get I don't know, maybe to host your first concert, a first live show, a crazy live show.
True.
Now,
My
what would it be?
probably that. What you just said there.
For your first live concert?
My first live concert is gonna be lit. I'm gonna be doing one in Bakersfield soon.
All right, I'll make sure. Definitely hit me up for that. I definitely want to go to that.
Yeah,
Where would
for
you
sure.
Where would you do it at? Like gonna rent out like
Well,
a bar or something like that?
well, there's a venue there I'm gonna go to. We're gonna get like a few rappers there, and we're just gonna go.
A few rappers? And
Yeah,
like,
we're gonna get a few rappers.
oh, that's cool. So like, so maybe like when like you saw Smoke Perp, Pump, X, maybe like Wi-Fi,
And they just
and they're kind of all just
type it out.
rapping and ski, like kind of like that,
Oh,
like a little group like that.
yeah, we'll get some. We'll get a few rappers.
Hmm.
I would. I never met Pump, but he's a cool dude. I fuck with Lil Pump. I don't care what people say.
I mean, to be honest, Lil Pump. I mean, I definitely his old music. I mean, he is a mumble rapper. I'm not gonna lie. He is he says the same words too much in music. I feel like, but his newer song, Esquere, how he kind of started being like fast, kind of rapping fast. I don't know, I got a little bit of like
Yeah.
a Logic vibe to that. I was like, whoa, he's definitely learning. So even Lil Pump's in the learning to music, like you. Everybody is. Everybody can get better. All right. Do you want to shout out anybody? As we're ending
Um.
this.
Shout out whoever watched this. I fuck with you guys. RPX of course.
Mhm.
Um. Oh, I also shout out Adam22. Um. And yeah, I got a song with this producer named Red Drum. He's a producer of IC Narco. I think Pump, Herb, Ugly God, and a few other rappers. I got a song coming with him, so be on the lookout for that.
Definitely.
And yeah,
All right.
couple features coming soon. Shout out to everyone that watches. Thank you.
All right. Shout out to everybody who likes my interviews. It's a little something I like to do. Interview rappers. Shout out to everybody that's believing me. Shout out to all the friends. Shout out to everyone. Um, Definitely shout out to Savage John. Shout out to Jaka.
Yeah,
Shout out to Carson. Shout out to everybody. Um, Shout out to King. Thing. Shout out to Ski, bro, and RIPX. And yeah, guys.
he's a goat.
Yeah, he will be missed. All right, John. That was a really fun interview. Hope we can do it again, maybe
Yeah.
in a couple months when you put out more music. Talk about that. Talk about other things. And yeah, I'll talk to you later, bro. That was great.
All right, later.
Later.
Thank you.
No problem, bro.
Ciao,
Anytime.
talk.
Guys, make sure to like and subscribe.